Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. My name's Josh. Thanks for joining me today. We're talking about sacconejolys. It has been actually a long time since we touched on them, and I was sitting on the toilet the other day thinking about a video I want to do that's in my mind. And it's like the top 10 worst exploiters and then what they've done and all this stuff. And these guys came up and I'm like, man, it's been a long time since I talked about it. So I took a look at her channel and I'm like, what in the hell is going on over there? And I've talked about them at length. In detail, because she was connected to Micah Stauffer, and that's how we got to know him. And one of my funniest videos, I think, you might not agree with me, is when Bits of Bish, Micah Stauffer went and visited them, and they went to London, and you can smell the sandwich meat. It's the famous line from that whole trip. Anyway, child exploiters extraordinaire. These people are absolutely insane, but they've done something a little bit different and a little bit weird, so let's take a look at what's going on. I don't know really what's going on, but Sacconejolys here, which has only just a picture of Anna. I don't know if something's going on, if they're just trying to pivot over to her to give her the channels, but she's got two channels, one with 1.63 million with the family channel and one with 1.04 million. Okay. We usually talk about the Sacconejolys as one. I rarely ever talk about just Anna Sacconejoly, but anyway, it's just her, parenting content creator. Recently the videos have literally just been her and this, we're going to cover here in a second. And then August 31st, over a year ago, was the last time we saw Jonathan on the channel. Now, I know their TikTok's taken off and everything. If you don't know anything about the Sacconejolys, they're exploiters from London, or somewhere around London, England, and one of their kids is trans, quote unquote. You know how I feel about that. But they're pushing it out to the entire world, not their story to tell, selling it to the world, exploiting this child. Now this child's like the star of the show, and like they've lost almost like all their audience and all their views, and they said they were going away at one point, and then they came back, and she's like, I call myself a trans mom. Where's the video? It says becoming a trans mom. She's not trans herself, okay? She can't say that. Okay, it's ridiculous. And also, he wrote a book saying that he's trans, and so you've heard me talk about it a lot, okay? That's really not the focus of this, but it is the focus of their channel. The odds of being trans yourself, if you do think it's genetic, and having a trans child are like one in like millions and millions and millions. And so the times that we see families with multiple trans kids, with trans parents and stuff like that, you know, you can make your own conclusions on that is what I'm saying. But these people have exploited the absolute living crap out of this child and has become the favorite child. And they've had many scandals in the past of abusing their kids and everything else. Exploitation, absolutely, but also abusing their kids. Okay, and so just go look at any of my videos on the Sacconejolys. These people are trash and have been trash forever. And they will stop at nothing because they don't want to get real jobs because they can't anymore. They've been doing this for how many years just on this channel? 2009. What are they going to do now, right? So let's take a look quickly at their channel using the view stats page here. I like using the view stats. It's pretty accurate. So as far as their channelytics are concerned, their views are, the max lifetime their views is 810 million. So they've made millions of dollars on YouTube alone and just on this channel. It has nothing to do with their other channels, their Instagram, their TikTok, nothing to do with that. They've made millions of dollars. Okay. Their views they've deleted a bunch here. It looks like they had 934 million and then they have 61 million. And then they put some more videos back and then deleted some and then put some back. And that's a lifetime show. So they at one point had almost 935 million, and since have only put back so many. So again, and that's long views. So that's a lot of money that they have made over the lifetime of their channel. Their subscribers, and this is all you have to see. They start up here with 1.7 million, and now they're back down to 1.63 million. And they have losing. That's over the lifetime of their channel. Over the 3-month period, there's no growth, which means it's crazy for a channel with 1 million subscribers. Zero growth also means that they're losing more than they're gaining, which is insane for a 1 million person channel. Okay, that's 1.6 million channel. So their channel is a dying star. It's completely lost. In the last 28 days, they've made 86,000 views, which is nothing. They're not making any money on them anymore on these channels. It looks like they've abandoned them for TikTok and other things to be scandalous, but they are very, very, very hated. okay? Because they have actually taken their child, who they say is trans, and they take them to doctor's appointments, they take them to all the things, and they have their kid comment and clap back at the haters, and they use this kid for fame, and they use the trans issue because it's a hot button topic to get themselves attention. It's actually crazy, and they're disgusting. And so I didn't know what was going on until I reached out and said, we got exposed by ourselves. Should we start taking Ozempic for weight loss? And she's tiny. Pretty sure she has an eating disorder. They said we shouldn't have a baby, but we did. And I don't know what's going on with this, so I'm going to go to this video here, leaving my husband for my gay best friend. I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure it's clickbait. Almost 100% sure it's clickbait, actually. But let's take a look at this and see what's going on in the Saccone-Joly world, because a lot of people asked me to cover this, so let's do this.
Hey guys, welcome back. I thought I would do something a little bit different this week. I know that I said in previous videos that I wanted to...
Why do we chop our pillows? Our decorative pillows. Why do we chop them? Is that a thing? Like, we see them chop. Why chop? Is that just who started that? And then who said we should always chop our pillows? Hey? Who karate chops pillows?
To talk more about my whole experience being the mum of a trans child, and
she calls herself a trans mom, not a mom of a trans child. And she did that on purpose because she knew the clickbait would get her views. And like we'll go look at the comments in a second of that video. But they don't take it seriously either, which leads me to believe that's all fake. And that's crazy to put your child through something like that. Even if it was real, let's be real, they're still taking advantage of this child and telling a story that doesn't belong to them.
Being kind of like an honorary member now of the LGBTQ community. So
Are you?
I thought...
What? So you're self-proclaiming that you're an honorary member of the LGBT community because you basically force your child to be something. That's kind of weird.
What better way to do that than to bring in the help of my best friend, who happens to be a single gay dad. I thought that we could talk about...
Why is everything has to be about trans or gay or like sexual identity? I don't understand why. Why? Why?
Both.
And the kids are like all in this like this. Oh. And don't forget, these people drive like Ferraris and super expensive vehicles. They spent all them. They have nothing to show for it. Their channel. Let me take a look at their TikTok real quick, because I'm pretty sure everything's dying for them. Anna Saccone has 283,000 followers on, with some of her videos getting 5 million, 9 million, 5 million. Gay dad, trans girl mom. Like, they're taking this is the same guy that's in this video. She's just making it the same thing on her TikTok over here. Really, really, really weird. Are they divorced? What? I didn't know that they're not together anymore. I don't know what's going on here. Like, are they must be divorced, right? I had no idea. I've obviously not been following them. She's not in any of his content, and he is not in any of her content. I mean, we saw that coming. These guys were together for like, maybe not. Maybe they're still together. I don't know. She's still in the mansion. Oh, here we go. He's here.
Get ready with me while we do some...
This is 6/8. Is this year? I hate their dating on TikTok. Anyway, maybe we'll find out.
Of our experiences, and just kind of give you guys...
Have they... You guys know more than me because a lot of you watch this stuff, but have they said anything? Or are they just not saying anything so they can keep their channels going and exploitation alive? So this was 5 months ago on Reddit. She mentions they are in a transitional period. She's not ready to speak about both her and Jonathan have removed their joined last name from incest. Wonder if they're breaking up. Oh yeah, divorce. A hundo. This circus needs to end. I can't believe I used to watch them like 7 years ago. So they're basically just trying to keep it alive without telling everybody that it's all been fake and farced.
A little bit of insight into our lives, our friendship, and all of that.
So she breaks up with her husband and is like, bring in my gay best friend, we're gonna get married and have kids. Like, I don't, what kind of logic? What's happening right now? What is going on? Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Oh, I was painting Everly's new room. She wanted a pink. So there you go. It's a light pink. That's nice. We replaced Jonathan with Matt. Yes, that's what she said.
The answer is no, obviously not.
No, not obviously not. What do you mean? No, we don't know that. You just said yes.
It's almost, it is offensive.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
It is, I'm not.
He said, yeah, you're offensive.
Not saying.
And these are the people that never look at the camera when they're doing something parody or lying or saying, like, they won't look at the camera. It's really, really weird. She'll look at the camera when she's just normally talking, but when she's lying and making shit up, she can't look at the camera. It's such a huge tell, and it's crazy.
That to be mean, but it is almost offensive. It's like if you were to ask me, do you find your brother attractive?
Yeah,
or like, are you attracted
Who's this? Oh.
to your brother? Like, that's how it feels.
What?
Kids. The problem that I had with this comment is that it is at its core
Oh, she's gonna say it's homophobic.
homophobic.
Why? It has nothing to do with homophobia. Or has nothing to do with the fact that he's homosexual. Why are you mad all the time? What about other mums? How's that homophobic? That could be sexist if you want. Misogynist, not homophobic. Nothing to do. Again, they're just using buzzwords. This is they have become. They have become these people that are just like, how, like, it's just it. They have their, here's my victim card, cash it, ching, ching, ching. No, it's not. It has nothing to do with that. They're asking you why you're hanging out with another dude more than you're hanging out with your husband or mum friends.
And I think, I don't want to upset anyone. I get that people.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Your whole lives are drama and rage bait. But the scariest thing about it is that you use your children to do it. And that is actually crazy.
They come from all walks of life, and some people just don't have experience in that. But it is offensive to say, just because he is my best friend and he is my mum friend, and I know that people don't get that.
Nobody cares about that. The fact is that you don't have any real friends anyway. And the only time you can get a friend that can latch on, likely because he's taking advantage of you in some way, right? Of your fame, of your following, or something like that. Okay, or your house or something. I don't know. Maybe he's there living nanny. I don't know. But you don't have any friends because you're a loser and no one can trust you. Nobody likes you guys. You guys are untrustworthy. Most YouTubers out there who exploit children, who do this for a living, none of them have any close friends. None. Like, very, very rarely. Nobody wants to be around them because they end up, and the truth is, because maybe when they are around people are like, they're so fake. In real life, we don't want to be around them. That should tell you everything you need to know about these people.
But Matt does everything that a mum does and more, I would say.
Does more than a mum? Really? I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Like, he raises his children. He has 3 that are similar ages to me.
Moms don't do that? What do you mean? He has 3 kids. More than what? Why would you say stupid thing like, he does more than a mum? Does he? Because what you just labeled there, mums do that.
He does more than, I would say, most mums that I know.
Like what? What does he do more than?
It's true.
Like what?
And so I think that is why.
No examples? Okay, cool.
That rubs me up.
Does he give birth? Because I don't think he can do that.
Wrong way. And also people telling me that, first of all, telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing. I think. Why would
you just not ignore these people? Why do you make a whole video? Don't tell me what to do. But why would you put it on the video then? Just ignore them.
That's rude anyway. But equally, just that idea that a woman has to have female friends only.
No one says that. Stupid.
Matt's got friends that are also gay.
Yeah.
And some like gay dad friends. And I have got female friends as well.
No, you don't.
At the core,
you don't have any friends, female or male. You have one gay dude friend who looks like he's taking advantage of you for some reason, using your platform, or you thought bringing him on would extend your platform to some degree. It's not working. That's all I see here.
We have just got this like connection that I don't have with anybody else, like any other friends, and we always had that from day one. It was really obvious.
Literally from the day we met.
We were like
and
the same.
We were both searching for that as well.
What's the connection?
That's the thing, because someone
ugly sweaters. Just kidding. Those aren't bad.
Outwardly looking in can always give their opinion and say that, why don't you have mum friends? And it's like, actually, there was a long period of time where, I'll speak for myself, but like I had a couple of friends, but I was still very lonely, and I still felt that I was lacking that connection with someone.
Me too.
Yeah.
Are there people stealing your forks and knives right now?
It's like, so yeah. I feel like when people say that,
or is it your cleaning lady?
Because we did feel that way, and then we found each other, it can feel almost offensive.
Yeah.
And it's like, and we are protective of our friendship.
Why is it offensive? Stop being so stupid. Stop being such a victim all the time for everything.
So that.
Yeah, because no one cares. And no one cares about this. So you find one comment in your social media, which is like, okay, you're going to get every type of comment all the time. And you're like, you're going to take this one comment, you're going to like, look, everybody thinks we're wrong. And it's like, oh, outrage. No one cares, man. The whole point is it's like the influencer saying, so many people have been asking me about this thing. And it was like one comment. Okay. It's ridiculous. Everything is blown out of proportion all the time, and you make content. You're sitting down, make an entire video of someone making a comment that you should have more female friends. You can't have more friends, Anna Saccone Joly. You know why? Because you're a loser. No one likes you. You're fake. So is Jonathan. Jonathan Saccone Joly. They had a note. They had a falling out of some kind. How do we keep our money in check? Right? How do we keep this giant mansion? A house this size here would be like, I don't know, $1 million and a half. A house that size in London? Way more. Okay, they've blown all their money. They have nothing to show for it. And now they're like reaching, trying to find out how they can make money. And maybe it's working. I don't know. I haven't seen her content in a long time. But like, it seems crazy. Like, I don't even know who this guy is. In this video on YouTube that they brought up, it's crazy. And this is the video, I think. Yeah, this is the video. And it's got 74,000 views. They said we should have a baby. And another one has 100,000 views. Like, who is this guy? It still doesn't answer the question of who. Wow. This is shit.
Whereas mine are more. Where's your husband?
How did she get the channel? She has a friggin' YouTube channel with 1 million subscribers on it. So why did she take this over? Something's going on. Something weird is happening because she's got all the leverage for some reason. I don't know.
And what have you done?
There's a lot of anger, I think. They're quite angry. People leave quite angry comments on yours.
Do you know why people leave anger comments on Anna Saccone Joly's content? Like, you just came into a time where she was the most hated, which, okay, good for you. But the reason they don't like these people, and maybe you should do your research, is because they're bad people. So maybe that is why she gets hate comments and anger comments, because she's got such a bad reputation online. That could be it. I don't know. I'm just waxing here. I don't know. I could be wrong.
And I get it if you're, used to seeing, I don't know, but I get it and then I don't get it, because part of me is like, yeah, okay, you're used to seeing, but it is a different relationship. It's not.
Are you serious right now? I don't know anybody who would be that public about the relationship. I mean, you did. Basically, how you made all of your money and bought your mansions and your Ferraris and everything else. You made everything public. Are you kidding me right now? Who would make that? She's laughing about it. I don't know who would do that. You would. You would do it. Jeez Louise.
I feel like you want to keep that a secret, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
He doesn't like her at all. This guy's like, what are you saying right now?
Maybe that is what's going on here. We're just shrouding in LGBT.
Did he just fart? No, you're... Okay, stop using the blanket term queer. This guy's been replaced. Jonathan, who wrote in the book that he himself struggles with identity issues, is now no longer there to help this kid who's also technically struggling with identity issues. You bring in a gay friend. It doesn't make any sense. They're hiding something. That's crazy.
Because I don't have experience. Okay, it's different. Obviously, my child is trans. Matt's not trans, he's gay, but...
I feel like it's all under the same umbrella.
No, you don't get to say that. Sorry. No, it's not.
Yeah, and so there are...
No, it's not.
...similarities. There's obviously discrimination. There's all sorts that come along with it.
Here's how you protect your child from all of that stuff, too. Maybe don't post them on the internet. Ever. Ever. Like, they'll get it at school, and even now at school, there are kids all the time who have these types of... And, like... I don't see it. Like, it's not like it once was, obviously. And they are way more protected than any other child in school. And I know this firsthand. Close people who have children. I don't know how I can say this without like giving too much away. But very, very close friends of mine have children with needs that are special. Okay? And that child's special needs get put to the wayside in favor of identity politics. I don't know how else to say it, but I'm just telling you they're the most protected kids in school across the board. And there's nothing wrong with protecting children from being bullied. But it should be all kids who are protected from it. Okay? But what they're saying is that my kid is bullied, blah, blah, this and that and the other thing, which I highly doubt is happening at school. I highly doubt it. But then they put it in front of millions and millions and millions and millions of people. Opening this child up to comments. Even they're like, oh, don't comment. It's not your place to comment. It is. If you put your shit and your business all over the internet and your children's business all over the internet, it's going to get commented on. It's literally how you make your money. So when people put out like things about their family and identity and key and like privacy issues, and they get all upset when they get called out for it, it's so weird to me. That's how you make your freaking money. If you were ignored, you wouldn't be rich.
And even things that you couldn't even probably think of unless you had lived the experience of being like, there's so many nuances.
He's not lived the experience of being trans. He's gay. That's different. That is a different thing. Like
tiny little things that you would never think of, that I'm not really ready to talk.
Again, Jonathan, your husband? No, none of that. No. You need to bring in a gay influencer friend? Okay. Weird.
Yeah, but where Matt's been so helpful, just because.
Why don't you give us an example? Okay.
I don't know. I just think it's really
no examples.
Amazing to show, even just to show my children a different sort of family, like that it's not just like the mum and the dad and 2 kids and a dog, you know?
What? What are you saying right now? You are not a normal family. Okay? Dad's non-binary and dresses like a woman sometimes. Okay? Exploits children. This is so weird because obviously I don't know the backstory. And again, if you go to her YouTube channel, he's not really there at all until this is the first video where he really shows up, I think. So it's getting weird. It's weird.
I don't know how you could, like, how you would even.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever experienced that in a negative way, but I feel like it was very much like I've said this to you before. It's a bit of a.
You're like a token.
Yeah, it's a bit, and it's like a.
You're treating him like a token, not anybody else. You are. You just. Are you hearing this? She's like, you hate being treated like a token, and she's just like, I have this gay dad to help come in and be the token. Are you kidding me?
Novelty.
Yeah.
Like when it first happens, it's a bit.
Do these people ever edit their own videos? Do they ever see this? What's like? Do you not hear back what you're saying?
Bit of a novelty, so everyone wants to be your friend, and that slowly tapers off.
Sounds like your life's real rough, eh? There, everybody wants to be your friend. You're the token. Everybody wants to be your friend. That doesn't sound. Again, everything is victimhood. Everything. Oh, you want to be my friend? I'm a victim because of that. Like what?
And you find
victimhood culture is so insane, and sometimes I'm even guilty of it because we'll say things, and I've said this many times on my channel, like say things like, as a person who, you know, was hurt as a child or abused or whatever, I can say this and I have this authority. Now, there are people who have lived experiences that can breathe life into a topic or say something that they have lived experience in, and I understand that. But like victimhood is like become like, again, it's interactive. It's like, here's my victimhood card. I can now have more say than you. And how dare you say something over me because I'm a victim of this? It's crazy that this is where we landed. This is what social media has brought us. I can't wait for the asteroid. I'm really. She's saying that his relationship with his husband is like Cam from Modern Family, and that's what she thought it was gonna be like. I mean, there are worse people to take after. That they're amazing. The couple that they play on Modern Family is an awesome show. Okay, I mean, what's wrong with that? Be like, I thought that was what it was like. Well, that to be healthy. What? Healthy relationship? Okay.
Obviously proven wrong.
What?
It's the same thing.
So you're wrong? Okay.
We all do that.
Is that what I'm hearing here? I don't know, because I don't know what she's saying.
Kind of judge before, and we shouldn't do it.
Well, it's just part of human nature.
Everybody does it to an extent.
And I think also a lot of it is, I think the comments and stuff like that, some of it comes.
What has this to do with leaving my husband for my gay best friend? This is not like anything. Is not the title has nothing to do with anything you've said here.
Not all of it is nasty.
No, it's not.
I think some of it is curiosity because they don't have that experience in their life. So you may have a person that's asking because they're genuinely curious.
These people just like to sniff their own farts and hear themselves talk. It's really weird, and it's have nothing of substance. They've never said one thing in this thing that alludes to anything in the title, alludes to anything of value to anybody. It's so ridiculous. Okay, so stupid.
Don't have the experience of having a gay friend, so they can't understand how that would be. I don't want to say normal, but that's the only word I could say. They don't understand how that could be normal to have a gay best friend who's a male.
Nobody cares. You can have a gay, but no one says it's not normal to have a gay best friend. Are you serious? Who says that? Nobody.
Best friend that is a woman, and they can't because it's in their mind. You're just a girl and a boy.
Exactly.
You know, and I just feel
nope. Nobody thinks that. Nobody. Nope.
Like that. I feel quite sorry for people like that.
I know. And actually...
Yeah, this is the stupidest video ever.
Today.
No.
Society doesn't allow you to have opposite sex friends? What society are you living? Where are you living right now? What's society? You're living in England? You can have an opposite sex friend. No problem. I'm sure Jonathan doesn't care. What? Are you... What?
Not really.
I think there's always
but it is possible, right? Like, as in, I just don't feel like people are just people at the end of the day.
Friends with,
Is this a Kamala Harris speech? Because that's what it sounds like right now.
like with straight men, so...
And you're friends with gay men, which is more... Is that not more of a...
What is happening right
I don't
now?
know.
What?
Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
What do I watch?
Let us know your thoughts below. I'm sure you'll have plenty of them.
This is the shittiest... What do you say? Nothing. You answered 3 questions and you didn't even answer them.
And be sure to follow us on all of our social media, which we will link below.
Okay. Does he have... Oh, he does. He has an Instagram here. Matthew Gray Official. He has 30,000 followers. He's an influencer, I guess. Single dad, my soulmate. So he's a single gay dad. Is like his whole personality, right? Of course, he exploits his children when he has pictures of his kids, and then he himself wearing a budgie smuggler in the next picture. That's great. Like, can you be gay and not wear a budgie smuggler? I'm just asking questions. That's all I'm saying. Maybe just don't wear under. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what's happening right now? So she's been in his content for when your best mate orders better choice jealous, and he keeps wearing underwear. It's okay. I've seen this guy's bulge more than probably anybody else on that side. I'm already over it. Like, he's using her kids in his content. So I'm going to go back to see the earliest bit of content. Single gay dad. So I don't think he probably had the following he had until she came into the picture. It's probably what it's looking like. Man, they go way back. It's all like, see, be your queer selves, hunties. She's not queer. Holy cow, they go way back. This guy is taking more pictures with his ass and underwear than I've ever seen even a female influencer do. Okay. And he's got Botox. He's got fillers in his lips. Oh my gosh. Dude, relax, man. Gay dad at the skate? School gate, maybe? Keep going. Takes the same 5 pictures. Okay, is it just rotating the same pictures? Okay, so it's been since day 1. This is done 79 weeks ago. So he's been in her life for 79 weeks. It's only a year and 6 months. So he started this, it looks like he started this page a year and 6 months ago with her, like she's either helping him do this or something. I don't know. Weird. Okay, so LGBTQ parent. Here's his YouTube channel. It's just her. She's got 1,000 subscribers. Birthday, spa day. May 4th, 2024. Single gay dad, long leaf safari. So everything's single gay dad. Like, single gay dad makes a smoothie. Like, why does it have to be being single gay? Just make a smoothie. I don't... this culture that we live in. Why do you put so much emphasis on everybody's sexual identity? That's because it's a cult, someone says. So these are the comments that they left in. Their entire identity is based on their trans daughter and LGBT community. The goal is to be accepted and considered normal, but I think referring to herself as a mother of a trans daughter when she has other kids seems a bit counterproductive. She could simply just refer to her, say, mother of children. It's true. The kid has become their identity too, not just the kid's identity. That's insane. They have other kids. Did you actually say she's offended when people ask her where Jonathan is in her videos? They made their entire career from being in videos together. Now he's nowhere to be found. How offensive for people to ask. What a joke. The channel's called Sacconejolys, Anna and Jonathan. They should rename the channel Anna and Matt. You're abusing your children for clicks, monetization status. Yeah. Wow, they get a lot of hate. Why is having a gay best friend such a big deal? Friends are friends, gay or not. Male, female, people just click and become friends. Yeah, that's what everybody says. So when they do videos like this where they're claiming, again, here's my victim card. No one is victimizing you. Nobody is. You're just making it up. This has just become too much now. Not a cute, happy family channel. Thanks for over 10 years. Best for your future. Bye. Okay. Bye. I agree. I disagree. I feel it's even more of a beautiful family channel. Do you? We know you have a gay best friend. You just go on about it constantly. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe it's time to put it to rest. Yeah, it seems like she's projecting something, right? Is she a mom of a trans child and he's a friend of a gay dad? I would never have known. Change the record. That's so true. Okay, so what's going on with... So here she is, Anna Saccone.
I feel like we need to have a little chat about something that has been on my mind lately. I get so many messages being like, how...
So she's active on TikTok.
I just got a bunch of these.
This was done 21 hours ago, and she still does ad reads. She still makes money. So where's Jonathan Joly then? What is going on here? He's got way more followers too than her. And how?
These are my 4 kids.
So this was done 22 hours ago. So they're making content not together at all. They're not together anymore. He lives in a tent in the backyard or something while the gay guy lives in with Anna. The trans child's middle name to reflect a female middle name. Like they changed that. This guy isn't. I mean, it doesn't look like Anna is using the kids a little bit, but he uses the kids in every single video. But he like their whole thing. I guess TikTok is making him money because his most popular video on here is what? Never hide your true self. This is the one everybody panned on Twitter. Yeah, like it's all his top videos on his channel. 41 million views, trans child. 21 million views, trans child. 17 million views, trans child. So far, almost every single video, except for maybe a couple, are about the trans child. That's it. It became this whole thing. And that's what these people have been doing. Now she's got a gay guy living. It doesn't even make any sense. It's such a weird. This is why family influencers should not be a thing. Cancel family influencers. Because they don't live. These kids are now living in this like tumultuous life. They were before anyway, because there are allegations of abuse. Just look up Sacconejolys cold shower thing. I don't know. It was crazy. These people have been through it, and they had a lady come live with them for a little while and do an expose on them. Go watch any of my videos on the Sacconejolys. These people are terrible a-holes. Okay? Don't watch them. They're already dying. They're dying out anyway. I don't know what they're going to do without social media. TikTok won't get banned in the UK, though, so they'll be okay. But we'll be in the States hopefully soon. We're hoping. Everybody, take a deep breath. Thanks for being here. You are incredible, amazing, and valuable. Don't you forget it. Does anybody here, I got a question. Does anybody here have those like batteries in their house that pulls power from off peak and then releases it on peak? Because I'm trying to get that done. And it's really hard to find. Just want to know. You guys are amazing, beautiful. Someone has a crush on you, don't you forget it. And I'll see you when I see you.